Kitsamalo is a dope song that is dropping on the 26th of August by my boys, Exclusive Culture and Miropa Rhythm. Look out for the boys and support, man. Shout outs. This is Ali.
The Exclusive Culture podcast and interviews in partnership with Miropa Rhythm. Hey Tawala, you know how it is, man. This is Men Pros from The Exclusive Culture podcast and interviews in partnership with Miropa Rhythm, coming to you live, man, from the studios. You know how it is, man. It's been a while. I know you guys missed us, man. I've been sick. I've been having some hiccups. As a human being, those things are expected as you leave, man, as you leave. So we are about to go, man. I've got an announcement for you. We are about to go. I've got an announcement. It's always just in the beginning before we proceed with everything. Everything goes. I said it on the last episode that there is this podcast that we're doing. We invite people who are anyone who's just interested in coming in. As long as you want to start a podcast, you can come in so that we can give you the ins and outs of what's happening in this kind of environment. What is it that you need to do in order to get by as you just move, nje? What are the necessities of starting a podcast? If ever you want to start a podcast like this one, just give us a shout out, man. We can invite you in so that we can give you the ins and out. But you need to be at least knowledgeable, though. At least you just have like a bit of information about what's happening in the podcasting environment so that we know who we're inviting out here. So another announcement is the Mrs. Maponya one, the foundation that is happening on the 24th of December. I don't know, do they call it pageant, Roxy? Is it pageant or modeling? Because I know you've been in this kind of things before, like you've participated in some. I saw you there, guy.
Oh yeah. Mr. and Miss Matlagun mall pageants.
Yeah.
I can say ki pageants like modeling pageants. I don't see like
Do you know the difference though?
Cause like I'm not like fully in that department, so I can only difference. I can see the difference between the modeling and pageants.
Yeah, get to invite Mrs. Maponya. Maybe now what? Also, is it modeling or pageant? Maybe what's happening. So on the 24th of December, as I said it, man, there is an event that is happening at the Mrs. Maponya Foundation. It's gonna be happening I think I forgot the
Mets
Community Hall, just more Ramatau, somewhere there. So what will be Basco and Zaro, Mike Easy, there is this other guy, man, Barwa actor.
Leslie Musina.
Yeah, but Leslie Musina.
Yeah.
Musina or
Musina. Is it Musina? Yeah, Musina. If like
he's
playing the
I think he did Muvango, Usala actor Muvango.
Ndalamo.
Yeah, Ndalamo. Yes, Ndalamo. So he's gonna be coming through. You guys expect like a lot of things there because I see every time we announce like bigger people. So as time goes on, I think we're King Monada, Men Pros. So that's it. Surprise. I can't the main event. So we are about to go, man. Like talking about events and all, man. The guy that we just called here today, he's also in the event like environment. He's also doing like the event. Liena in the next coming week, I think it's on the 2nd of December. He's gonna be hosting Cheveshet, the likes of Cheveshet. Can you just elaborate more?
On my lineup I got Chevy Sheet.
And don't forget, I'm the main event. Men Pros is the main event. Is the guy that you guys must look out for. When you come there, ask for Men Pros more guy.
Yeah. My main act, the last artist to perform, my main pros. So yeah, on my lineup I have Chevy Sheet. Because I go confirm my booking 2 days ago. Yeah, yeah, and rice tenant. Those guys were Rich tenant and Seaboy tenant.
Yeah.
But I can't know which featured King Monata. I have Lexiphonic. Lexiphonic
That's
beats.
dope. That's dope lineup.
Yeah, yeah. I also have Theodora all the way from Palabora, Boyangli. Man, the lineup is massive. What Twister, Man Pros, Mosh Maini. I've got the likes of Bufolzi, Stable T. Man, my lineup is massive. It's massive, man. It's massive.
So does it like more the line up no? What happens? Because in most cases, but Romanji but the line up, Mara Hojalo ba again like but no chelalina la muthu mo big just to attract like the customers or whatever it la bana no ka go to fihla shebe shit. Is it the same with yours or are we not gonna like see anything that is different there? Or sometimes maybe but I expect men pros, we expect much main as if
Yeah.
So is it do you communicate with the guys or no not just for the sake of it?
I spoke with everyone on my lineup. My lineup, the artist fit except for one person. Filenda, there is a hip hop artist to go fast on Alma Patanyan. But then everyone in Nkwa, they're gonna be there. The likes of Bad Company, Bad Company is also gonna be there. Yeah, Abu Maniz, Manizo, Abu Punish, Abu Small T. They're also gonna be there. The likes of Bad Company and Shebeshit. Those two, there was a contract working Ray Draftile as it's Roxy event team. So there's someone about one. So someone who drafted the contract, then they signed it. Everybody signed it, then they send it back to us. I sign a copy. So but of it, I mean, everyone is gonna be there. Everyone is gonna be there. It's gonna be a movie.
Okay, ke bone go na le lina la mothakong ba re ke PitchEA. I can say you're not lo bala gona. I can see because na bone sa le ka bona post e go le go na le PitchEA. Ke PA or ke EA? I think ke EA somewhere there. Sa le ka bona engwe post e go le lina la gage. So I can say you're not lo bala gona na. I will tell you why I'm asking you this.
Okay. I don't know about him, but then on my lineup, he has been removed.
Ow, my daughter.
He has been removed. I don't know about him who attend the event.
Yes, I can't get a ticket.
Yeah, I can't do that one. But then over on my stage, I perform and everything. No, he has been removed on that one. Yeah.
No, the reason why.
That's not pick up, but then if it happens, then it's fine.
Yeah, because the reason why I saw is because like Kiboni only this other beef CJ Loro already direct more social media or what. So Lilina la go ke le bondo ka re le tseni ka kwa gare ba go tshela nyana wa rawa mothago ke ntho ka mo ke le ena saladi ya hip hop. So le ena era what is ba go ba ka mo gare ga beef. Saladi ya hip hop before or I'm just
I've been in the industry since 2013. So it's in the industry in 2013 as a rapper.
Okay.
But I wasn't using Roxy. I was using Stick Rocks. Stick Rocks.
Okay.
As a rapper, I was in grade 8, yeah. Until I was in grade 11. Was it back in 2017, 18, somewhere there? Then I was like, this is not my thing. I don't feel it anymore. But then I was good, man. But I was like, I don't feel this thing anymore. I went into artist management.
Okay.
Then there was this crew by the name Youngsters. They didn't even last long, but then the boys were good. Push about Faye too. We call like a lot of guys, man. A lot of them, I want. From more, then I was like, man, I can do this. I can't even know more or king, man, you can do this.
Okay.
Then I went into what? Into event organization. Then got some organizer the event. So Leona is not something no I went into it. Get the advices about Hurricane Pacey, Mr. Chase, Skizo, Risk Terminator. Yeah. Make it advices about Tubal. So I've been doing this thing, man. I've been in the game for long.
So is it something that you went to school for, or did you just learn it on your own, like learning the ropes on your own, or just through people who you associated with, like in the industry?
Let me say, I learned this thing on my own. Then I was like, I get advices on some of the people or one. So I was doing marketing management.
Okay.
But then due to some reasons, I was forced to drop out. I went to school. I did marketing management. This thing I'm the events. It's not something I'm engage school or maybe on. ke dirile ka noši and mo ke gare ke le busy ke dira solar then ka thoma go learn from all those people so yeah.
Okay. My man, like in the podcasting thing, man, I was just breaking an ice. Somehow, you might feel like we have started. We haven't really started. Nobody knows who Roxy is. But through like whatever that we just like explained there and there, I'm sure someone who's out there already know what you're all about and they can already see what this podcast is about. So I want to get to understand like who Roxy is. Like not just in relating, but just knowing or again what makes Roxy. And Roxy ke motho wa re o tswa kae o dirang ga botse like ka mara
memprosa repetiša ka badimo I don't introduce you botse. Roxy is not my name.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
your brand's name.
Yeah, that's the name
repetiša
I
ka
know
badimo.
you. I know you as Roxy, so I
Yeah,
want you
yeah.
to get deeper to explain or who is Roxy? Who is Roxy? It means you just need to get deeper to explain or so that someone out there who's watching you doesn't even know who Roxy is, they can know. Ba tseba o ka leina ba khona bona Roxy ga le ke motho ke man wa ga maila or whatever.
Okay, nna ka leina ke nna Kamogelo Madia ke dula kwa Shikwane but then original from Mets.
Okay.
So Roxy is a brand, man. It's not my name actually.
Okay.
It's Roxy, yeah. It's a brand. Not
Yeah, yeah.
actually my name. I'm just the face of the brand.
Yeah.
And the brand Retray. I have got people who span on level, and I'm just the face of it. There is someone who's under or who's in charge of marketing. A guy by the name Keleto. He's what the one who's in charge of them our marketing, like everything. Even then, like you was dealing like the lineup and everything. You remember I spoke to you about partnering with Exclusive Culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took everything I put it in the group. Yeah. It's Roxy management team. Then Rabulela. Then I took everything go group and then I sent it back to you. So yeah, just lebato man is me, Keleto and Lesiabi. Siabi is my best friend. Is a she actually.
Okay.
So yeah, she's in charge of like everything regarding the like budget challenge and everything, accounting and everything, budget challenge and everything. She manages budget funds and everything. So yeah, it's Roxy is a brand which contains of 3 people. We specialize in events management and organization, artist management also. So yeah, I think for now we appreciate those 2. Events and the artist.
So between those 2, which ones do you feel like you guys are mostly successful with?
I can say events. I can say with events. Because with artists, the artists are already in charge of partner. To a bender or pele those artists not working banal talent. On top of it all, for self working, put more effort into their own work. But then even a loss for it because we invest our own money, our own skills, our own like everything are in and so everything are not invested in one, but then when at the end abasa push that much over. So I can say the events, yeah, because the events man are benefit a sharp, not only got the funds are rich. Yeah, but
I hope mo bolela ka di funds now already setse go bona e se millionaire phela no gore mo go bona Roxy no ke motho la gore ke setse ke bona challenge go setse ke bona motho gore ke at least le nna ka nzamanyana ka nkare hey Roxy ya or 500 nyana mo o ka nzama ka yona. So where do you get the money, the funds that you talking about jolo rogo o re go batho ba di le safe o investor go bona ba di waste on that?
Can you touch on that one because regarding event ya share shit Friday night. There are some people on my lineup Not men like before the event we negotiate we talk to all artists everything we don't just put everyone on our lineup. The artist yes, the artist come go the banana approach even if some of them are approaching but then we spoke with everyone. So now touch on this one
I'm speaking based on the thing ya umpoja yona ya gore we gonna go there more ka di line up and all that. Like I wanna get to understand or our to say artist, like let's just talk based on the artist management. Let's say men pros who are manage. I understand.
Yeah.
How do you help men pros to get by to be like let's say out there? How do you help him like I grew up got the funds like the funds you di tia guy wena as Roxy o bereka guy Roxy like where do you get the money? to
Then-
help men pros or actually because for men pros to get out there, it's not gonna just take his efforts only. It's gonna take your efforts and also the fund.
Definitely.
I understand. So how do you make sure you get the funds to help the artist to get by?
Okay. Most of the time we don't like necessarily use our own funds. I want. Even that thing of like an event. I want. So we're hosting an event or maybe renyagile event. When we get something from Mola, we use the very same cash. I want. Man, it's not like Ranala cash or host the event. Or host the shebesh, it doesn't mean Ranala chalet or anything. I want. So you use that money or can reinvest on the artist. How do you invest in the artist? You expose the artist music to the internet first of all.
Yeah.
To chill on the internet. You expose the expose to the radios. We expose the music or the artist to the radios. Then from there we go out and the gig. The event. Whereby the artist has working, I expose the music also to the people live. So that's how we push now. Is under our brand.
Is there anyone that you feel like you were successful with when you were managing them, like an artist that you feel like, right, this one when we were managing, or maybe it might be prior or it might be currently, I understand, or maybe right now, it might be right now that you are pushing someone, or it might be someone previously or push it. You feel like or like you were able to push them forward in the way
I've worked with a lot of artists, but then I can say I'm proud of two youngsters, although the guys didn't push well or became actually got the name of the crew. So but then we pushed hard, man. Like secondly is Young Lee.
Okay.
Most people don't know Spandel Young Lee, but then Young Lee Spandel and before she couldn't I got an agar look at people as I Spandel Young Lee. Before I got quite a track I was with Young Lee. Not enough fella.
Okay.
Yeah, people get na Young Lee. The likes of Philenda, one of youngsters, people there were people who were involved, man. Like
Okay, para ke tshadi ya sekororo ye o ka re khosa di beef mo
o di sa tsadi mo
bara ke yone di sha go na le dintwa mo Facebook last week mo le ena go me invite le di mano bara ke mane PitchEA are he ke tlo fitla wa twat le no ke sa letile response ya so a ke pushi sure ga botse like what's happening. I'm still waiting. I wanna know because I agree it like approach if you approach or tlotla I understand what I'm put okay I cancel maybe next week. Should I come back to you? Go.
No.
Well, I understand. At the end of the day, it's now up to you. Or now we know from there. You like when now we sound paying now. So no, I wanna extract something. The reason why I'm asking you these questions is because I know someone who's watching out there is learning. I understand because we now understand already. I'm trying to extract what you do as Roxy, the brand, what you do. We want to extract those two to understand again what's happening in those two. What do you do in those two? Right now, I want to ask you about your events. Or push the events again. So, since you've started, I understand that the difference between the artistic management and the event management or the so since you've been pushing the artist, now we go to the event. What are the events where you were successful with when you were doing them? And before this one that is coming on the second, because we don't know what's gonna happen on the one the other second. Later now we are bound to witness now. After that, if we wanna push now for now, I told you even before I guess I go with understand.
remember.
So this is the time when now le nna go tlo gona bona now ya bana Roxy ke motho so dia so kenya go tswa di events tse di dirile go tsa ba successful ke di fe
Ultimate Tenor Party. Yeah, that one, man, I was happy. That's the first event Nike hosting. A guy hosted the one. Shout out to Sweet Sun family. Shout out to Youngstars, man. Shout out to Young Lee. Shout out to what one or they were involved, CIV and Keleto. Shout out to the team at large. Shout out to artists who pull up one. So yeah, Ultimate Tenor Party. They hosted the Fat Boys. It was 18th December.
Okay.
2019. Yeah. Then after that one, they hosted the first ever comedy show in Skororo, I believe. Yeah, it was Skororo Good Jokes comedy show.
Okay.
Then ke hostile Mr. Chase, ke hostile Kate the Comedian. Yeah, at le batogolo ba re Lucas le Philip Boy.
Okay.
Ke hostile le mga Pepitu and Enfio.
Mm.
The other one was Kifin. He was still this other one. I forgot the name or Neki Vichang. He was still a lexiphonic wa parliamentin. And man, it was packed vele. So I got a hosting with association with Lazy Entertainment and Keep Chat. So yeah, 3 days. It was 3 days, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Man, it was nice, man. Original the likes of Mr. Chase, Kibiche, Mr. Chase, Ravicha, Lexiphonic, le close the star. Like me ba ba mantsi yana ka tshiste go. For 3 days ka fela go le massive. I can say ke go the event ja bona, it's just like those three. Tsona tshi fo tshi tsona re khatileng. Ke no re ke nkile re phela. Oh yeah, and the first event ever. Event ya motho yo ile go stiwa Thabana. Ne hostile ke nna.
Okay.
4 December 2021. Yeah. I'm the first one who hosted event Thabana. That's what
Oh, but was not event before?
Nah. It was that year when looking basa go reka license. Your actually equal. It was approved. Then yeah, but lot from operator reka start luka. 2 weeks later, I was the pens down. Hey man, it was packed.
Very well.
What take you too much?
But I always argue this fact, man. I always argue this fact. Ne? I don't know if I'm right or correct.
Yeah.
I just want to state it out there. Ya gore, how we host Thabang, it's expected to be packed. I don't know. That's just my observation. What do you think?
Definitely, G. Definitely. You know why? Thabana on a vibe, guys. On a vibe. It is that thing. Because we chill, relaxed, and we control it. Unlike other places, I'm not like expecting of us. We control it. The security is forecast and it got organized. Yeah, so I can say safety matters.
Because like that's what I've noticed. In most cases, like the host jarana maybe baba hostang. Maybe let's say o postile ona Thabang. Then you tell yourself, or yeah, bona ke kotsi ka dilo tse tsa go host tse ka ke kotsi ka mata. Then you go and host on another place. Then it doesn't happen.
You know, pros. What's the event? It's not all about what's on the laptop. When people remember someone information out there, post I check after event so. There is a lot we go through behind it.
No, the podcast is there to extract the behind the scene.
Yeah, man.
Like, what is it that you guys, okay, more like if right now we talk about the process, where would you say to someone out there who want to start? Like, we are not the jealous type of people who start doing their own thing.
Definitely.
I understand that. Like us, we just did a podcast with Mark Well. We are not saying we want to be the only podcasters around here. I understand. We're saying, okay, those who want to come and learn, this is a place to learn how to podcast. I saw your post the other day. You said Magwele, which is the host. Questions. That was not an interview.
Yeah.
Magwele is a podcaster, so why should I interview Magwele? In the conversation, you get to know who Magwele is because he's a podcaster. He asks questions.
Yeah.
I ask him questions. It's where we get to learn on how to ask each other questions.
Yeah.
I understand. So that's why I can go. And I think I lost even my point there. I was talking about the process, the process
the
of
event. Yeah. I think like firstly you have to investigate your place.
Okay.
Investigate your area. No batho ba rata before you can line up. Before you approve the artist, investigate the place. First of all, okay, sharp. Batho ba rata hip hop. Then Nagatsa Magrata Mushmin is doing Afro pop. But play hip hop. But is something. Yeah, we have a problem. We investigate. But Afro pop, okay, sharp. But Afro pop. I go out when you Mushmin. Kinda cool. When I even dig a
kinda cool.
No, like I'm used to calling him that.
Like, kinda cool.
Cool. Kinda cool. So yeah, kinda cool. When I event, can you go host the event? Don't you job guy? Okay, sharp. Okay, sharp. Enough floor. Then I did the parking. I check before I check my budget or even. So if budget I do bill, okay, sharp man. Can I budget this so? Or do you mail a reduction or not? If for the minute then we work. If not, then I'm gonna go for someone else or Gusha. Like investigate first. Then from there, I'm gonna steps out again. Or where can you line up? Yeah. Then also check the date on working it appropriate for the event working it about.
Okay.
Then I think from there, we are busy with you. We plan the marketing strategies.
Okay.
So yeah, I think
Where do you start for marketing? Like,
marketing, I go social media.
yeah.
Although it's not my thing. Even this pushing, it's not my area. Kelezo is busy with it. But then let me feel like But then Kelezo is busy. He's busy focused. He's fully focused on social media. And then from there, currently he's working on the board. The correct board. Political parties. Those ones. So he's busy with those ones. Then from there, so yeah, odera like that. That's this is our area. You're not voucher can catch up. Team, get so. Then will be like, is your own thing. So marketing is not my thing, but then marketing able to too much on when it comes to an event.
Okay. So how important is having a team when you look at it?
Hey man, very, very important. Too much. Because you guys run everything on your own. For example, now I'm here. Ona le tšone re denyakega no so kwa parliament re change setup no so ke ite live VIP ya South Africa yo ba somewhere a kwisha nna ke busy mo ke wa then I send lo ra kwa a be busy ka tšona a be busy ka do tšela so marketing ga se rane ka no because nna no go dutse mo marketing se ntšwele pele ka kwa ntle ka kwa di ticket se ntse di manage a bona nna ke busy ka dutse mo se a be busy ka kwa ntle o busy mo di line di tšamogalo la bona. So I have,
but it's
I
not
have
the
a great
same.
team.
Now, more like you are doing something for the same thing. Because now we just spoke of your event that is happening on there. We don't know how many people are gonna be watching. Some of the people are on our they subscribe. They don't even know that there's gonna be an event happening maybe in tone. But then now, Babango maybe they were not interested, but because they see you here and they can see what Roxy because these kind of things they help you for people to see or is this person a good person or is it the person that we wanna associate with? So this is where they get to see or again are the things that they talk about Roxy true or not? I understand. Is he being by watching you on this camera, they can see how realistic you are, how fake you are. How I understand. If like people can read, they are not stupid. They can see. So in that way, it means again you are selling yourself to that person currently. I understand. When they're watching you, they see, oh, this person is like this and this. That means whatever that they talk about, this guy must like. Now that's what I do most cases. I wanna see a person. That's why I didn't want to believe you when you were telling me, hey, Machita, my solo. I wanted to know Roxy. So those are the things. So like a team, you still continue on your team, or how important is having a team? How do they help you? What do they do for you? What is it that you or you got to post in most cases like now we're no longer talking we're no longer talking like social media based. We're talking about when you are there mola event before the event, what are the things that you make sure but to
okay, Samatomo Efitagua at event. Samatomo is safety, of course. Safety about. So yeah, we make sure safety about sharp. Like the people are safe. Both people are general and VIP. Because I'm working most event, but what I major but VIP fair and general like I'm gonna the right on Samatomo is safety. So we do gotta make sure place a but again, organized. Organized. For example, my event is gonna be in a form of like VIP divided into three. That is to modulangona, VIP modulangona. But then those people on the tables booking, place we divide into three. So by general when I'm gonna run over place I wanna still robafali place out working. If someone you know in job outside I fast. So yeah, it's some of those things. The techie, I think what more can I say, man? Didn't want to give man. There's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot of things.
There's a lot. The artist teacher are gonna take care of them. The drinks, the mobile busy kanaka kwa. People speaking banal the hostess chago na working re BDG. Yeah, there's gonna be the hostess for that day.
Ah, mose go tlo boya mo mose go ba di-slay queen ka moka.
Yeah,
Gape
yeah,
nna bo
yeah.
bolela ka di-hostess a ke sa bogela bo mekatšoro ke lebeletse ba re ke eng?
We like trying to massive. What about?
Ke bomane ba ba tlo fitlha
Ah,
go ba
Savar.
or ke di-surprise.
The surprise.
Eh,
Yeah,
ba
the
fitlhela
surprise.
di-hostess ka moka.
The
Okay.
surprise. That one for the Mara next.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's surprise. Marking to massive. You'll be happy, guys. As long as you're gonna be at my VIP, obviously. What's over happy?
Ah, no, that's dope, man. That's dope. So no, ke nyaka go tseba, man. This is the issue. I think I told you about this. How it's now mo o botsisa ka beef ya di artist le ntho le di event organizers.
Yeah.
Wa bona? Because ke bone le di-post tse le ro na le batho ba ile gore ba poster ba ile gore ba hosta events around ga skororo. Or this is if batho if the artist di bolela gampe ka di event organizers checkan di bargain checkan di timeline ja bona let's ka ba booka bo
Sure,
man
sure,
wa bona.
sure.
So I want to understand like what's your relationship with the artist, like what's going on there?
My G. Na nyako bolela maka ne. Na ke out here sharp bon.
Mm.
But then once someone as I'm pele sharp. Nga sitshwele pele le ke tswela ke phela le motho la as I'm pele sharp. So if out here I'm pele sharp then it's fine. Ke tswa mo yena. I get blame the event organizers. Those guys go through a lot, man. They go through
You are
a
an
lot.
event organizer. Obviously,
We go through a lot.
blame. Now we've got our own. I'm an artist also.
Yeah.
I'm podcasting here. There are people also who are complaining about the podcast story. Ibicha bu Roxy fela, watchwa Metse, about I which watch for Bismarck.
You know even man. Pros nga se re ke organize the event ne. One texter. Ompuja ra wa namna wa bora ompichi mo event dincha wa plumpicha. Man nga approach sharp. Score na le artist dinchi more than 100. There are a lot of the artists mo score.
Yeah.
Ke tse dintsi. Nga se no gone go potla ke man go asebe man o bona le nna ke le sone ke a fela ke le bela ke shile man the likes of Master Azad. Master Azad is making an impact mo score.
Yeah.
Azad ma deserve king abe di ga event dela ya but then through working budget le line up am hoine gona ke ntsi ka mata ke pala ke mo tshela Master Scully. It's the very
Dr.
same
Scully,
thing.
Dr.
Dr. Scully,
Scully,
man. I mean, yeah, Dr. Scully. The very same thing. But then another thing, I love Scully, ne? But then the fact that he went on social media, I complain. But then another rabatwa, the event organizer, about the ponchesive like I saw, I sharp also.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I love that guy. And I hope I number ya or kini ba pay on and they send it to me. I'm remember a message I'm hoping then very sure working. Event because this track Sunday is massive, man.
Yeah, because that's the question I've been asking myself.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to start anything, Wawan. So I'm trying to understand why when we hear Sukoror nali heat, tape Skororo, Akosha eva heat, or level like you know after you or you know before you.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
And it's on a like a guy, someone another talent, Ramo mold that too. I don't know. Maybe we are just used to that struggle of a black person. Sometimes are talented, so they can't even mold us. So why can't when we see someone it's like you are now a family. Your Skororo is a family now.
Definitely.
It means now you represent yourself outside Skororo. So why can't when we see someone I push it, I didn't.
That's why I sent the guy a text this morning. But then he never azanga ka check a phone because I've been busy before give my head tour give somewhere. But yeah, the drop the ticket. So man, there is a lot of artists, there's a lot of them. Like there's a lot. Most men banal literally massive. Commitment. But I'm trying to shoot a music video. We only banal literally massive. What's hard? But then still but we relaxed it too much. No, I can understand that young busy metric, but it's fine. It's fine. Master Azad is pushing, man. Why the artists I'm going to following Master Azad? Master Azad, I did the very same thing by the rank. Really even Master Azangan text. Master Kichimia, on Facebook and WhatsApp. We communicate almost every day.
Yeah.
He never had a problem at all. Nobody advice more didn't sing at the event. He goes out at the event. I complain I'm holding drag out. But then people be texting me on WhatsApp and on Facebook or on one phone. And I want to approach sharp. the way ba approach nga ona man I sharp wa bona ke le re ke ngwe re ke se
Yona,
Roxy
mara na-
khopela o ba on an event
Eh.
ya bona not like when I event in jawa pinchela de pember and like I sharp
Because when I like struggle, say well, like now I do understand. I'm speaking now. I'm also a public servant. Just like you.
yeah
I understand. I'm not just an artist anymore. I used to just only be an artist who goes to the mic and sing and start hustling for gigs and all that. But now I'm in a place whereby now people are looking to get to this place so that they can also get an opportunity. I understand an exposure. So if Roxy texts me and say, "Man, pros, I expect him to understand my reasons also.
Yeah.
When I say, "Hey, Roxy, this is how we do stuff. We don't just invite anyone here." And when I say that, it doesn't mean it's coming from a bad place. I'm just saying for Roxy to understand as much as he is a event organizer, he has protocols.
yeah
I understand. He has protocols that he needs to abide to. I understand. And
definitely.
people he needs to speak to. Why? But is Moshmain really worth it? Or me ka mogare ga a podcast ya rena na. Le rena ga re lebeletse growth. The same as you, I applaud you for go lebella the people ba swantse ba tetla. So that's why ke bolela le ka gore again, if re bona artist idea something se le go se dope, why can't we also like attach it next to it? The same way now, when I found out, Roxy Mutudi solo. So I was like, fuck, let me go back to that guy. And I now did my homework to say, Roxy's dope. Roxy's doing these things and that. Then I come back to you and say, Roxy, we are good to go now. I understand because of this. I did speak to Tristan Meropa. He told me about you. I did speak to Moshmain. And I also I don't just talk to people. I do my own research to check or what is Roxy doing. Is he really going to bring value to this podcast?
Yeah.
That's why I never Bismarck about to complain about again. Our chill. We look at those things. We're not just gonna bring anyone just for the sake of we are doing podcast remote Bismarck.
Definitely.
What value are they bringing? Do they even? I don't think even they even watch this podcast. I go and ask them if they watch this, but they don't even watch so that they can hear or what is it that they need to do to be on this podcast. Bible.
Yeah, ka ukwishisha man, ka ukwishisha. Wabona like I get to maybe is it only on social media or insane? But then I can say social media. These people are always focused on the negative.
Yeah.
Post a Facebook, no, ne? Or post the link of this podcast, ne? First view. The one view. Post a joke, or maybe beef or something. Or that lecture on. What are the they're always focused on the negative.
Where mo Saudi? Are mo Saudi?
Mo sabat for the bone. Vicky, how do you want mo sabat? Mo sabat the bone.
But that's just the norm. Now for now, when I look at those things, into again, there will always there's never gonna be an influx. Like influx, a lot of people coming out of a funnel. There's always gonna be one or two. Like right now, Ganor maybe na Master Azat, na Master KG.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So everybody has a platform these days. What's that platform? It's Facebook. Everybody's selling their product on Facebook.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So those who are not doing music or whatever, what's their product? It's jokes. I don't know if they are getting paid from it or what. It's jokes.
Yeah, all right, man.
Well, I understand that. That's the only product that they feel or they can sell. Because the social media was made to interact. Like, some of us saw a business opportunity to say this is where we can sell our stuff. Some saw it as fit or by sharing the jokes.
Yeah.
So, which I feel like somehow we just need to learn to coexist with each other. Everybody really joke, some music.
Especially when it might be feature on. Link jar na.
Or shall I link it more?
ga go di beefing tša bona ga go di my post tša moswa fa ka mogano
Struggle. So, nna ke bookilwe da event ya gago.
yeah
Men Pros as a headliner.
The main act
How much are you? Because right now I'm still waiting for the deposit.
yeah
So,
but also the team will sort you
I'm busy. Men Pros, what can I regular di?
the team is also
The bill is on me.
Yeah. No, get it two.
December.
Yeah, the 2
So
December.
starting from the 3rd, the bill is on me.
yeah
So go le mo thabang ke tlo tsamaya le wena. Ke tsamaya le wena ka di 3. O tsebe gore ga ke fe. Yeah, o tsebe gore ge re fetša go performa ko Sheila ke tsamaya le wena. Re tla be re le thabane after di 2 re ya thabane. O tsebe gore ke tsamaya le wena. O tsebe gore re na le something Roxy o re file something o re package. Wa ikutsisha. So speaking about go patela, like how do you, what's your criteria when you are paying artists?
you know what's happening not normally when we host events I prefer or the local artists popular our events for free yes like something said about farang sona it has to be that much but
Yeah.
but about checkile first of all we just calculated the cash no again like from the event the very fast with the team calculated the things you know can spendile like first of all the main act Children spending on the main act. Children spending on my hostess, security, the graphics, the tech, and all of those things. So, I very go up at the one near sitting qua, but I know Jim gonna what time on no level working, what the change, man. You have no some but on like some or some of
So
the
it's-
petrol things.
Now I understand because I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of like it's logistics. Every logistics has its own like
Yeah.
like what get the do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
Or
Because
the
the
cons
place
and
like
cons.
a boogie like really.
Leon Bukilo
Yeah.
and all that. But much understandably I can say again like the fact again you guys have started something. It's what matters.
Yeah.
What you guys do after that, it goes again. You can tell again le under le business le you sure okay. This is what we because somewhere somehow agree kaofela le ntwela gore the artist le tsona di bitswa di local artist. That thing yela yona e bolaya like that's why re ka se kgono agree thusana gore le rena re kgonne go produce
Yeah.
something yelo ro
Definitely.
because sale ke phela ke bolela lo jaja di vibration. Most cases was re feel o ka re kene re chaba gore kana mane if ke podcaster Roxy ka mtshwana o duma wa ikutsisha
Yeah.
nna ke sala kana kwa
Yeah,
mai
yeah.
kene ke tshwareletse wa ikutsisha then why
Yeah,
did I start this thing?
It's all about
Most cases
what I'm going.
yeah most cases was the reason why re ba ka mkho wa problem ona most I think again re trauma dilo re sna plan re trauma because of other people wa ikutsisha if you believe your podcast can do something around your area and can generate some financial and all stable for yourself, you are not gonna be jealous of Roxy being in your platform
Definitely, Chief. Definitely.
because it's podcast. It's right these days, you don't just go to FMs anytime you want.
because nowadays I grew up on but basically more into the radio.
Whatever.
They are more on the internet.
They are on the internet, so
Yeah.
it's a platform where now you sell yourself, where you get to tell people about yourself, what you
Yeah.
do, and all that. Already doesn't matter how many people you sell yourself to. It can
Yeah.
be 10 or more. Agree how you haven't built yourself to be like but wow, organize all the big events. It's a process. So
Definitely.
you've just added to it. Or okay, on my process, this is my at least the negative box here podcast or Leona marketing even inside.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. So we help each other. I feel like again, you are not gonna pay everyone. That one I know. You are not gonna pay everyone for your event. But the fact that you started an event, it has opened an opportunity for others. Because I believe all those guys ba oboni value. That's
Yeah.
why obabiji.
Yeah.
Oboni value. Even though they might not get everything that is due to them maybe e le gore ke golo ya go ba ka e thabelago ya ba ya tatša di-pocket ba reka bands or whatever
yeah.
but the fact ya gore le bona o bone value maybe le bona ba ka dia something se le se ka dia gore kene ba hwetše more than what they got from the event. It's just how it is. We work re a berekisana re a thusana as like batho ba local re kgone go tswela pele out there
Yeah.
so ke nyaka go tseba what's your top 5 event organizers mo a score at the moment?
The mayor.
Who is the
Mayor himself.
Mm.
Risk terminate.
Mm.
I'm not sure power.
What's your power ya mohuta
That man ke man. I wish you fit a more level than ne. I love Schizo, like I love Schizo. He like the motivations on him from him. I can phone Ella. You can spend a whole 1 hour on the phone. I'm putting this and this and that. Even about this one, he recorded. I'm recorded on AV and on WhatsApp. He was like, "Boy, draso. And the very same skills I'm put you I'm busy practicing them. And boy, even still some of them.
Okay.
So yeah, risk terminator. Man, I believe he's the best. Who can I can say? I love Snows, man. I love Snows. Spandera Snows since 2017-16 there. Snows has quit gaming. He has faced a lot in the industry. He has faced a lot to a point that I bet down he was straight, ne? But then he still pushed it. I can put Snows number one, ne? I can put Snows as my second.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 3 I can go with. This one is tough. This one. I can put my brother Pepe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
The vocalist. Pepe, the vocalist. I can put him there. Pepe has been pushing, man. Pepe has been pushing the Indian industry as an artist, or like he's done a lot.
Yeah.
He's been in the industry. But then he's still pushing, he's still kicking. Yeah. Today people about this and that. Yeah. Although he's not on my lineup, most people were surprised. They were asking, I know people why he's not on my lineup. Then I was like, no, not Pepe Revelation. Not this event. It was all about expose some of the people I want. Then I was like, Erike Pismark, Troll, Twister, Tron the Minister, Pro, Kanda Koliaka Mushmin. 4 already is too much. Then I was like, Pepe he understands. So yeah, I can put Pepe as my number 3. Number 4. Big Moss. Big Moss is this very same guy I was talking Sheveshiti.
Okay.
I love Moss, ne? Mara Moss is not organized, chief. Like na Moss kamarata ne. But then Moss is not organized.
Udia.
Kibidiche Sheveshit ka di 2. I release a poster. The guy went Abicha Sheveshit because of Sheveshit na.
Event kadi
the
true. Na ntho ke itwetse go ka di artist gore kene the artist ne as an artist na X-Men Pros I would love to be booked in different places wa ikushisha ka not even on the 3rd or on the 2nd. If it's on the 2nd, if I get bookings just on a level 5 very bookings, why should I say no, or why must I not get booked in the same day in different areas? That's what I want to understand, or what would the problem be? Because I grow room, so why problem if na mo bookile ka di 2 also. I grow over affect, let's say if we are perform at 11, then we will perform at 12. What would be I grow about one of Casper but I'm performer in 1 day work on outside South Africa now performer go shagamu from I perform at the same time.
Yeah.
So what would be the problem if he and I would at the same thing?
The distance of the area. If the person Remucha is a main artist, the distance arena is more event distance arena ifapan. Yeah, even if you can read the again, one book the same day, the parliament and the distance is ifapan. That's the problem.
So if I'm a booker or the
Oxy Street.
Cool. So I would like to add on it, and that question I asked you was just to challenge you and hear what a problem guy. Maybe Chabilo answer. Let me answer it for you. Let me answer it for you because when you explained it, it made sense.
Yeah.
It made sense in a way or again. I heard you talking. Who really sometimes I feel like I get a and the industry entertainment. I say even that huge.
Yeah.
I say even that huge. That means or again. Le artist je re di member the main event ke tse le re a tswa ra se gantsi di ita kam so immediately ro kwa ba re kae wa e bona
Yeah.
re kitimela gona bua ene a se re se re tloele di event in that way or phela re nya go bona re ya di event in every weekend wa bona so re a thabela ge someone a dia event so that means or immediately someone a book le safe you book a shebe shirt in the same night as you it means or batho ba le ba ya kae ba to choose that means or wena a o sa ta ba di custom. That means as organizers, what you mean is actually trusane. Or you ma bookile at least emanyana for nakonya maybe week or so. Kumgani Adamu bouquet maybe next week. No again. Babile and I announce maybe after yours, so you guys can help each other. Is that what you trying to explain?
As a problem, umubuka the very same day. Mara sama from are check a distance. Wisha. Unga sibuke artist ne. Kari major event in yaga kama tlakun. Wa major event in our showground. What distance yela ibian. Where wisha. And the feature diran what a price ya wale kanele yaga ya entrance if udra entrance or maybe war ya we peka fast ka yaga. Lura naga mubugile pele.
Oh, you have the good product.
We bona ribian ikam khwini ka ona wa. Some trauma I check a distance. If not normally I don't take artist nor give my bookilo already kumana ka bicha to my event. I don't do that. I've never done that before.
Okay, so you don't do the same like where for how long? Like how long do you?
I rather wait for a whole month, or 3 weeks. I can go or it in the form of like Roxy, who's the artist about and that kind of stuff. Can you go host and fit? Can understand that fit? Or spend it too much? I wish. As an event organizer, or book a place, book a sound, the artist, like the graphics, the techie, all of those things, man. Like they are too much.
At that time, only till Ujain, because I don't know, like Ujan, because I live even. That time when I only till Rawa, I grab a book like 1 month until Bamba until you go to book. At that time when I Ujan, we just trying to see the business here, or I would say, how do you survive industry? Music, the event, like how is the survival in there?
No, like like I'm fully focused on events, artist, ne. But then come sighting on Aljan working at pusher. Yeah, it's hard mola matlagu.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard kwa matlagu ne. It's any Mr. Price.
Sala wana mo Facebook ba bolela gore lo ena o ka ro rekisa nyana. Maybe what clear your name. This is an opportunity for you to clear your name. Now rekisa na.
Ibona grekisha yemele. Ge Mr. Price a grekisha go. You know, trisha stuff. O ja o rekisha ke tsebo rekisha. O rekisha yewe a ke tsebo ke ife.
Oh, okay, a nna ke nagana o ka re wa nkushisha. Ka kere ba re gona le sporoni kae ka.
That's why ke re go rekisha ya ke tsebi. A ke di tsebi tšo rekisha.
No, ke nyaka gore o clear. Batho ba di sale ka bona mo Facebook ka re sale wa trend ba re wa renkisa. So ke nyaka gore re kgone go understand gore like ke ene se o se dia go ka hote. Salo bolela ka something man, mo bolela ka story sa gore salo ba involved in an accident. Re botse ka that thing like what happened and what impact did it do to you for like I got to do the hiccups jona. So imagine if you get involved in an accident. I've been there before. Like right now, I was sick, so that means we have to hold this podcast for like 2 weeks. Rosa release the episodes. So I want to le batho ba go lebala gape. Consistent is always. I want le batho ba go lebala. So when I like how did it interrupt you in the process?
Man. Man, I was going through a lot. Let's say in school, so things the Vasha all was going on. Then there was COVID. COVID affected. I'm one of the people who are affected like COVID. Remember a few minutes ago, I was forced to quit school because of game. It was my father. School Narana Tavern. So yeah, ila for the tavern and everything that you quite send you. So I'm holding nine affect looking to school. I was a photographer by that time. Then I was forced to get check camera yaga. For get better rent for those 2 months. Kim gonna kono wala the exam because nearly come May. Yeah, he paid for May. Then June, July, I had to make a plan. Then I took my cam, I rekisha, paid rent. Kim gonna have push. I'm gonna have so. Then August, there was still COVID. It's the parlor king school. Then go via gas pan employee, make it like what then I only work for a month. That's very sharp. Things were not meant to survive. Made survive at all. Came back right when I option event no survive because of the parking the lockdown jela. So yeah, no push up. It was on the 23 December. I was working with Mr. Miss Maponya. Negro event in Miss Maponya with the owner of Parliament and he called me Razagala, then I pick up and then Ravara Mets Community Hall. Pulapada we busy span like marketing. I was with some guys. I was the paid marketing. Span. From there, get that thing working, get night. Chaviles make Chavile Mirago, moving by here and one. Getting on over Namushuna Momatermo. So yeah, I can more parting is yeah, give it like a colloy. And that one is ilang too much. It affected me. My face was not even this end I very sharp. So I say recover sharp. You give it a December, mind you. Can 11 months, but then I still like second sharp. My eyes low now when sharp. In affected that one, like seriously. Let's go for a school on January. Modular sharp. So my father was like, oh, Tabu like a June. Fortunately, June I feel like before after June, then he passed away. Then I started recover accident. Then Hortman like a last of far. There's something in which I back to. I mean, I've survived a lot. Not only car accident, depression, I've been through it. Anxiety, I've been through it. I've had tried a lot of suicidal parking, the attempts. I have done a lot of them. Like Jigles Petela, in a form of Angar maybe right 3 or more 4 times in a space of 2 months. Because life here in a better, like seriously. Not like Noki sharp, but then I love the fact that regain some of the people on the likes of Bukwenisto, the likes of Mr. Chasey, the guy who parliamenting Azangalata. When I was going through all of those things, he's been there with me. I've whatever in Jimuna, the likes of Mushmain, Wupe, they had my back, but whatever they had my back. Although on the long run, GH, Kualekua, Elliot, this guy, was also met like one GH. What man, DJ Dance, Mr. 621 DJ Dance. In fact, too, Nalanda we no longer talk after we Jackie Lane now. I still have one names about scheme. Men canal connection is sharp, canal connection is sharp. And this one already artist got fella in one or another event or whatever fail to. Not a scan char on out sharp. Reach out to Nagata connect. If you are artist, no yaga Mr. Cheese audio event or maybe Yaga Mushmin, which is helping way too much. You can just text me.
No, that's
I can connect everyone with anything, man. Like now I'm all about or getting off a repula pain my feet.
No, let's work. I believe after this, we just established a relationship with you. I believe in tit for tat.
Yeah.
That's why even when I spoke to you the last time, go send a text.
Yeah.
As I need this from you. I said, can we?
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, I remember
I'm
that
not
one.
that person who's always dependent.
Yeah.
I want us to. The reason why I've built a podcast is for me to also give. If I'm able to from Roxy, I should also be able to say Roxy.
Yeah.
You understand? It's more like I discover if we like a provider. Not to just something, I don't have anything to back myself with.
And I love the fact that again, you texted me before without text them. Because when I so text straight, Nigga text Mushmin, I was gonna come through you through Mushmin. Because never Mushmin respond more. So I was gonna come through to you through Moshmin. The very same way on everything working. The partnership between it's Roxy events and exclusive culture podcast and interview. But I was not gonna come through to you. Through Moshmin. Why you on that event?
Yeah, I did so because like somehow this thing it needs we still gonna have people like
Definitely.
remember you are a event organizer. As we grow, it might happen or again. The journey is just it can favor one of us between me and you in a way or again. It can be good. You understand for that other person. But if let's say you build each like you grow a relationship where you know again in the future you can need each other. At least I understand. So that means remember you are talking to people I understand. We are talking to people that you don't talk to. So how do we match the relationship in a way again? Let's say if Roxy needs these people, Roxy can call and say, hey man, pros, hey, ke bona o tsere dima no solo. Say motho go gala ke monya. Ke mo goditse bano dima. Then if I'm able to I will just talk go free in that day, but I go through or maybe if you get if let's say someone watch ke chomi ya ka or ke nyaka go bolela le Roxy ka nthusa na already ke ya khona bona o Roxy ke motho solo if nka mo gopela ra thuse dima aka se be le problem then ke ya tla go Roxy ke ya mo thusa the same.
I just wish the artist just can use the very same attitude which Misha my G. The way I'm preaching on, I loved it, my G. I loved it a lot. I like the text which I just wish the artist come the very same thing. I wish. Then working bang I take. Man, I'm going through a lot. I'm going through like you did buy a mat and working. Most of the time, get a phone. Since I phone, name. Phone of my 8, 9 in the morning until my 2 and I want to plug a piece on most of my time.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. I think we can close it off now because so we can close it up. So you said the event is taking place on the 2nd of December.
Definitely next week Friday. It's gonna be on Friday, not Saturday. Friday.
I need to know, man. I'll feature our 5 man. From your
my top 5 event organizers. Kind of number 1 is Number 5 I gotta put myself.
Okay.
Not only myself, I gotta put the brand.
Okay.
The brand at large. It's Roxy events. But then as number 5. While I feel like I have respect, like seriously. Most of these things get the wrong.
Okay.
So yeah.
Perform events in Jara. What? So I didn't recognize. I can't recognize your rate. I sit.
Yeah.
Hey, let me recognize you.
Oh, he got the invitation out.
Hey, we did invite Snows. I no change. I go up in a what. Didn't know the major response. So no, I cannot have. Now I got Yaga Naki Petty.
Yeah.
So let us watch your pete. Katsila. I re-invite Antonia more events in Jara.
Like what the
Let me invite. Let me invite.
Out of it, I'm late.
Mochore banna ba le ba re ba go letsile wena wa no change go dia bjano le bona ba nyaka tla event ntja gore le bona ba khono change menagano go ba booking.
Yeah.
I create la to re book gra a sa dire fit rawa o create re go sa dire tsene go ra 25 a check na kwa men pros o e gushisha a phone a men pros mo ka gra na ke change menagano a ke sa
Robert this
wa ya understand I sa ke Robert ka kora go ta o e gushisha so le re ya go ra re book re change menagano yeah so ba ka go tsa kae mo ba nya go.
Okay, I'm available on Facebook. Account here, it's Roxy, ITZ, then space ROXY. Kimganawabal page, yeah, it's Roxy event. WhatsApp, okay, I'm available on WhatsApp. Business only.
Okay.
0662 444 979.
So, dichi remote nyaka di free tickets jona like you contact mo kae.
Warra. Agi easy target. Nto ba tra wa ra inbox ya ka ibereki. Ba traile ba tra ba dia bemele WhatsApp wa a ibereki. Ka mellonyana ba diane. Ke ba botsa no man
Roxy, you are hot these days. What's happening?
Ba re mellonyana ba re Madam no checks the what again on ba romela mo job on charging ya o tima menulela ya ge a feta ba charging a wa re tlo fapana
Okay.
ya wa mena ba nyana tša ba idia ka inbox ya ka se bereka
Mara bona like nya mpotsa lwe one nyana mo next.
So yeah men pros about event 32 December ne this message is for you and Twister is from my crew ba re le ke le botso re keng kwa 18 Twister ba ka stepa mo dumela a tsena a le one le wena ba se dumela tsena a le one o bo phathakile ka lo afina madam if o tele madam ba ba se dumela tsena ba re le ke no botsa so azanga ba bona posta selo Facebook le WhatsApp or wa join next so ba re go tsibiso re o ka ta so sa tele madam you're not allowed to tsena ka ra event so yeah so yeah but like it's fit same message wa re ke go tele mo tshwana le go ro buka mo tshwana rata fake o re ya tsa malena so yeah eso ba re wata le one ba ka tshumelo tsena nna tlo ba ke se o ke iti ba ke le bisa ke ding so yeah ke message o ne ba le go phone no
I'll pass. Message I'll pass.
So yeah, give message when message go deliver more podcast.
Apo mo bona, o sala o bona budi Facebook, ke sa post.
Yeah.
Or Twitter sa post.
Yeah.
Then WhatsApp are post.
Yeah.
I don't know ye.
Le kanda kola post.
Eh?
Le kanda kola post.
Aya kanda khulu skebo le na pe ke tswa lo tshedi so ya ona re tlo mo expose kanda khulu ya like wa bona so ya na vele ana ne ya pala gona selo so
I also like to thank Exclusive Culture for inviting its Roxy events or on the podcast. Also I would like to thank you guys for partnering with us on our events and other events which are coming. Yeah, man. Global teacher score, man. For the pressure don't pang you, I'm take. I don't negativity. Now you is a positive thing, man. You have negativity, so you turn it into a positive thing. So yeah, they may please. I want you to let me take on socials and everything. Cause yeah, if you remember, even the like kitchen post like the really young way. So yeah, on the first one there was an artist working.
Ape na ke unchije di artist ka ke bona ba bangwe di artist ba short ga ke checka
Only
na go bua unchije ke go die gane bano a re sa go tja email bana re botsa ra yo artist men pros ka raya a re mo feel ga bo
Twister is there, man. Twister is there. We only really moved one
did a mistake I think because you posted 2 days ago but on the poster like money mo ngwadile gona
yeah ke bone gore ke kana le problem that's why ke ile ka mchela kwa so yeah removed one artist just because of king he was based or he was focused on the negative one so yeah otherwise what is that side
hip hop a gre mothago
yeah
I got so fana ba hip hop ba itse tsapa o dia tse o di dia go ke wa to bifa
yeah
ba to bifa ba go tsika mata ba thaka ba hip hop
so yeah they can get me on Facebook, WhatsApp, the number that on Facebook.
I want to check the bullet to room. O di theletse ba ka no if yena ka ya di bogela mothago eba o teaser. A ka no ya theletse le nna lo check di bolela go mo. A khotsa something tsa ka se berekisa. O ka no ba ka la ba teachers ba teaser men pros.
You know after decision me invite for a podcast.
Ke mnyaka mo ba problem ya go re ke kana go tsela ne go le hot.
Yeah.
Asa ape podcast ya ka di number ga ba ba re no go bitsa mo.
Yeah.
Wa go kana go la le hot be re ya ka di number gore at least artist di number tsa batho ba to bogela ka ba to ba go fisa everyone a nya ka go bona re go diega ba na go sa fisa.
Yeah, na ngwana batho he's talented. He has that thing, sham. I was do talented I be ke shobotse.
Ne.
Na talented mara be ke shobotse mense. Na talented mara be ke shobotse mense.
Oh we wa wuji. Yeah, yeah,
no, like for real, man. Like na men ke out sharp, ke phela magita sharp, but then rate over somehow I hate negativity. If you check my poster like yela ya the main one, nege relation malo banyana yela. Everyone in quite malana pela. Besides shit. I am from working with busy the beef and everything. Ke checkile everything ngwisha. And I got batho ba kazi ya ka fela. Ke tsere baluni ka tja pesmaka ngwisha. Ka tja bo follows black com ka matera ka feta kare. Ka bona ke pala ka ntshitse. It's just me nka se khona cover up place ka mo. Ka se go ke golo and the artist almost everywhere. So yeah, if things go well, we're supposed to be having another event at 10, but then from there I'm gonna change it and stuff. But then if this thing message you got Dr. School can please man couple join for that event, my G. Please man, join on that one.
ke tla bola a ke re ke na le connection nna
Thank you.
nna ke na le ke nna motlhagase ke a plaka wa ikutsisha
Yeah.
wa re tla bolela ke tla tsama gore ke reach out to yena I think gore nna le yena re na le cordial understanding so I think gore ka nka mmotsa o tla go founela or ke tla mo fa number phone tsa gago
Thank you, man.
a boye go mara yena mo WhatsApp ile a
I did text him on WhatsApp.
yeah I think it's because I got tsara le
It's just that azangle na azanga tshwara phone since ke fitile.
oh yeah maybe
So yeah,
nna ke tla zama mo convince gore a boye go wena
Yeah.
go sha rota le tla bolela gore le thusana bjano
Yeah.
le thulo gore Mutakola is like I don't want to lie to you. I told Trista about him.
Man, I was watching his
even
music.
when we
video.
even when we invited him here, we saw this guy. It's just that at the end of the day, yeah, no need that support. It's not gonna push along.
Ke bereke le lena on one event yela ya Miss Matlakung ya this year. I loved him though, like seriously.
He's dope. That guy.
He's nice, man. Yeah, guys. This is it from it's Roxy events. I'm taking over right now. Yeah. On Facebook and WhatsApp. So yeah. Also, I'm the manager of these artists. From now on, I'm in charge now. So from now on, much many the booking started tamona. Front minister Liena. Massive Boys Babile Gaming, the likes of Hope is a crew Massive Boys.
But I go to Toronto Garden some beef. When I put me and my team, me and my team.
Beefy, Mochona. No, like what's going on there? These guys but focus more on negativity. Not really not Tron. You know why Pepe are the less wala? I'm it's because of King Gamhola dealing out. Not really that thing. Pepe and text that Pepe didn't say I'm just ask some hotel. I went to Tron. Tron man. I don't do that. I don't do that. Omokata I can blame. He's an even.
I sat on Facebook, le control Facebook. I was our text and I don't know. Or social media. Eh? Yeah, come quick monuga on a control. When I can let controlling. No, from now on, the controller social. Liamosh main about that's
No, it's just Mushbean is working on some few things. You know, much when we're about to launch something. Mushbean, I believe, late year December. I mean, late January, we will be launching something. Our own baby. Yeah, something.
Yeah, no, what's up? We are out now. We are out.